When you're still trying to figure things out, especially when you're young and got a ton of new people with new roles, it creates a little apprehension, sometimes confusion, and obviously very happy just to get the win. But at the same point in time, I think trying to get more definition for each guy and his role, and ultimately for our role is where we're at. And so sometimes when you look at the game and the flow of it, it's just some simple things that go on that we don't do as well as we need to. And that's a byproduct of just trust. Trust in what you're there to do and what your role is, and trust in your teammate, and trust in the process, and trust in what we're trying to do on both ends of the floor. So, like everybody across the country, and then I said it downstairs, unless you're built with age and experience and all Americans, then everybody's going through the same thing. And you might get through a game and you win by 20, 25 points, but that doesn't mean you're at where you need to be at. And we've got to be able to handle both success and adversity. And today there was 2 or 3 times where we didn't handle success very well, and we probably handled adversity a little bit better today than even the successful moments. So we got a lot to look at when we watch the tape and grow from. And it's my belief that we have enough guys in our locker room that want the same thing. So hopefully we'll keep building on it and use it as a learning experience to get better. I think we handled adversity a little bit better than success today. And so there were points during the game, and especially get late, where they kept coming at us, and I thought we did a decent job of handling whether it was offensively getting better, more high quality possessions with good shots, or some key rebounds, or just quality possessions. I don't think we handled ourselves great on defense, particularly late, and so we got to look at it and work on it. But I'll agree with what you said in that they came at it a little bit, and we were vulnerable, but we didn't break. So I'm happy about that. We played an exhibition game, and we played this game where we've had to manage through foul trouble. And today, when Billy picked up 2 quick ones, his second and his third, and then ultimately his fourth, and then Eli picked up his fourth even before that. So we had to play without those guys. And I was thinking for a quick second, okay, well let's see how we respond. And we've got, again, we have to go with a smaller lineup, an inexperienced lineup, and we've got to grow from that. And again, I thought we managed it okay. I'm a tough critic, so we got to do it a whole lot better. But we've got to get to a point where Billy's on the court the amount of minutes that we need him to, and play through adversity, that being foul trouble. The same with Eli, and the same with Trey, and so that there's a pecking order that develops on who's supposed to do what when. And I think, again, experienced guys already know that, and we're still trying to figure that out. So happy that we were able to have that lineup and have it prevail, but we still want to make sure that we get better. I think both of them bring, well, first of all, they're really good people, and so they take to coaching pretty well. But both of them are high energy guys, and I say this every day to guys. Everybody's going to make some mistakes. There are 10 guys playing, there are 3 referees, and all 13 people are going to make some mistakes out there. But the person that plays the hardest consistently plays through those mistakes. Not necessarily by the coach leaving them in or taking them out, but by making more positive plays to help a team win. And it doesn't have to always be scoring. Brandon is a high energy guy. He's a guy that can defend. He showed a little bit of his age today, but he was good in his role. I thought Trey fought through early foul trouble and responded, especially in the second half, with high energy. And now we just got to grow from that. But I think both of those guys bring an undeniable energy that is good for a team. It speaks to resiliency, and I think he's been pretty resilient. I think he's kind of, as I said, the kind of person he is. And then he's a natural built perimeter plays, a 3, and we've got him playing 4, and then we got him playing 5, and so there's a lot of things not natural, but yet I think he's still, as I mentioned, he's still playing with the kind of energy that makes for positive contributions when he's out there. So we've got to build off of that. We've got to get better, get whole, and start as I said earlier, defining who we are in relationship to not just even substitutions, but roles more importantly. He got hurt the other day in practice, and so he's nursing that. And that, and then we had a little team matter that I wanted. He wasn't going to play anyway, so I just wanted to make sure that I sent a message to him that he's got to, and he's a really good kid, but we're all growing in this, and we got a lot of puppies, and so we every day there's teachable moments.